Maisha Glasgow. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Maisha Glasgow, file number 21-00220. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of people practicing under Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of defendant Maisha Glasgow, who is present and standing to my right.
Okay, today is the date and time that was set for a jury trial. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, we did let the court know that we would want to proceed with a plea. I know that we tried to do a plea last time, and it was not able to be accepted at this time. That the prosecutor and I have agreed to a no contest plea. The timing of this is there's a lack of memory, as well as we did finally get a restitution amount, but it does not include the necropsy. So if there's any possibility of that, any civil liability would be. That's why we've been trying to pursue a no contest today, Your Honor. But the offer was still attempt of an improper burial.
When you say lack of memory, what do you
mean? These events are from over 2 years, or no, 2 years ago, at least. So Ms. Glasgow can't remember everything from that time anymore.
I get that, but I believe that before we do that, it's 8:59. Did we call the jury on the other case already? Okay. We tried to enter a plea prior to that, and the issue was not that there was a lack of memory, but the defendant stated on the record that she wasn't there.
Yes, Your Honor. That was.
You can't have a memory if you're not there.
Well, there is also, she did state to the animal control officer that she did see the animal deceased in the backyard.
Oh. And so the position is that she forgot she saw the animal? Is that what you're saying?
Because because it's been 2 years, what she remembers saying she doesn't remember exactly what she said to the animal control officer.
Well, I'm not so much concerned with what she said to the animal control officer. I don't want to know what we looking for a factual basis. I needed to know if she was guilty because she believed she was guilty. Now you're saying that there is sufficient cause for me to accept a no contest plea, and now it's due to lack of memory. And based on what she stated before, that would contradict the lack of memory. She said she wasn't there. So that's what I'm trying to clarify. Was she there?
Your Honor, she told the animal control officer that she was there.
Okay. She told the animal control officer she was there, and she doesn't remember now if she was there?
She doesn't remember
I'm
what
not
she
gonna
told
play this.
me. Yeah.
It sounds like some semantics are being played here. Did you all discuss this? Because we can't just take a no contest plea just because we want to get the matter resolved.
Understand, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there is also, again, a civil liability issue. We don't want, if there is, eventually there might be an issue with the necropsy. I don't want that to be on automatically her burden without due process.
Well, that could be ordered through restitution, though. Could it not?
Yes, right now there is agreed upon restitution for pickup and disposal of the animal for $89.
Mr. Reed.
That's correct, Your Honor. We did discuss the no contest plea on the basis of civil liability and on the basis of the lack of memory and remembering the events as they happened, Your Honor. And the restitution amount was, as quoted now, is $89.
And if people are later going to be seeking additional restitution?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I have not gotten a quote of any other amount of restitution or been able to get by any means any other restitution besides the $89.
So I know you're not seeking it at this time. My question, are they going to be in the future?
I don't know.
So if you come up with a bill from animal control, you're not gonna come back and,
This is the only bill that I've gotten from animal control
okay,
multiple times after multiple months of asking, Your Honor.
okay, so there's a stipulation only to this amount as being the total restitution owed.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, what is that amount?
$89.
Okay, Ms. Glasgow, you understand your rights in this matter. You have the right to proceed to the trial. You have right to a jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to have the prosecution prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses that the prosecution intends to call against you. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence at trial that you believe would further a defense to this charge. You understand that? You wish to waive that right today? Okay. Did she complete an advice of rights? Possible, let me have you raise your right hand while we wait for this. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury? Yes. Thank you. You can put your hand down. Okay, I do have an advice of rights here, which just goes over the rights that I just stated to you on the record. That's your signature there, ma'am? And I can put today's date on it for you? Do you have any questions about these rights? Okay. Anybody threatening you to get you to waive these rights here today so that you can enter a no contest plea? Any promises being made to you in exchange for you entering a no contest plea? I have a Bingham County Animal Control Shelter complaint number 2020-40547. That's related to the incident in which Ms. Glasgow, you've been charged with one count of animal abandoning cruelty to one, and then count 2 of animals burial. She's pleading no contest to both.
No, no contest to an attempt on an improper burial.
Do you have a plea sheet?
Yes, there was a plea sheet, it should be in the file. Okay.
Okay, so as to the added count 3 of attempted improper burial, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the maximum penalty?
Be 45 days.
Misdemeanor 45 days in jail. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty? Do you stand mute or no contest? I'm sorry, she has to be able to hear you.
Sorry, no contest.
Thank you. Okay. For this Bingham County Animal Control report, that alleges an incident on the date of on or about August 28, 2020 at approximately 0700 hours in the area of 1528 South Pennsylvania Avenue, which is in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan, stated that animal control received an anonymous complaint of a deceased dog in the backyard of 1528 South Pennsylvania Avenue. Animal control appeared to the area. Officer Haney noticed A dog, whose body appeared normal, rigor mortis was present. The dog was stiff, indicating the dog had been deceased for at least several hours, but not less than 72. But less than 72 hours. The prophecy suggests the dog died 24 to 48 hours prior to being seized back on August 28, 2020. Any additional facts from the people?
I don't have to feel thank you.
Oh, one second. It says here, defendant Glasgow stated that she found Mistress, which was the name of the dog, had strangled herself on the morning of August 28, 2020, but didn't have time to deal with it at that time. Any additional factual basis?
Nothing to feel thank you.
And none for defense.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept the no contest plea for the purposes of civil liability. And I find you plea to make duty voluntarily and intelligently.
May I approach you on?
You may.
Uh,
Any objection to immediate sentencing?
No objection from people, Your Honor.
None for
Restitution form
defense.
two.
You can make allocution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, this is an unfortunate incident. Ms. Glasgow, in the time since then, she still lives in the home. And she does receive, I believe you get Medicare, right? Or you're working, right? You are working. But she does qualify for our indigent services, Your Honor. So if there's any, we don't ask that, just that we don't give the full fine.
Fine is $250 plus $89 in restitution. How are you gonna make payments on that? How much you gonna pay every 2 weeks? Which other tickets?
The one I talked to you about. Proof of insurance.
How much you paying on those? Okay, so you don't,
made a payment too.
okay, so you're making payment whenever you can of whatever you can on the other tickets?
It's every 2 weeks now.
And you're not, it's not a specific amount?
No,
Okay,
I'm only part-time.
part-time year.
More, plus Miller. I do home health care.
Okay. I'm gonna order that you make a payment of $20 per month on this, beginning 1 month from today, okay? You'll make monthly payments until paid in full. $89 of restitution will go to the Ingham County Animal Control. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing about people, thank you, Your Honor.
None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
She has a warrant on the income tax. For the payment plan, bill of pay warrant. I should have it.
Show cause.
Show cause. Can you grab mine? Yanaway leave?
No, Ganaway's downstairs, Your Honor. If you sign that, I will take a copy.
April Reed?
Yes, Your Honor. Go ahead, come on, April.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus April Patrice Reed, file number 22-02159. Council appearance.
Ryan Rang on behalf of the people practicing Michigan Code 8.120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of defendant April Reed, who is present and standing to my right.
Today was the date and the time set for final pre-trial. Is there a request to adjourn? Is that correct?
There is, Your Honor. The subpoena went out to the wrong address, Your Honor, and the victim's guardian did show up today and inform me that the victim did not receive a subpoena, and that and I confirmed the address with the victim's guardian in order to get a subpoena out to her.
So, I don't see, was there an offer that was gonna come of this?
I don't think we've talked to her yet, right?
I don't think there's been an offer this time, Your Honor.
Well, then we'll continue the jury trial next week.
Okay, that's fine, Your Honor.
No, he hasn't talked to her.
Yeah,
So there hasn't been an offer yet.
Your Honor, if we did leave it on for a jury trial, that would only leave a week for subpoenas to go out to the correct address.
So you subpoenaed for jury trial to the wrong address too?
Yes, that's
Oh,
correct, Your Honor.
February 6th at 8 for final pre-trial. February 6th at 8:00 a.m. And March 6th for jury trial. March 6th at 8:00 in the morning for jury trial. Both of those in person at the court. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of people. Thank you, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set.
You know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wait, no.
Stage one.
Mr. Richard appeared by a video, Your Honor. He wasn't, I told him it was dismissed.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Glasgow. This is the people of the city of Lansing versus Maisha Cherie Glasgow, file number 18-07215. Ms. Glasgow, today was the date, or is the date that we're gonna address a failure to pay warrant. For your failure to pay income tax. You actually have not been making those payments. Second, when did you make the payment?
I made a payment on Hartford one time.
When was this?
2 weeks ago.
What does it say? Jennifer? Of January? So why is it in warrant? Go into warrant status on the 19th. Okay. How much did she make a payment for? I don't see a show cause. Okay, did you get a notice to appear for a show cause?
Only thing I've got is for
Send it to the address 1528 South Pennsylvania. For a show cause hearing. You were supposed to appear for show cause back on December 6th. And you didn't appear on December 6th, so that's why the show cause, the bench warrant was issued. You made the payment after the bench warrant was already in the works, because you'd already missed the show cause. You understand? Well, the reason that happens is if you have a payment arrangement and you don't make your payment, the clerk's office requests us to move the file forward. Unless you contact us and let us know, I need some time, then we can avoid that. But if you don't tell us anything, then that's the only way for us to get in contact with you, is to issue a show cause. Then if you don't come for the show cause, then we issue a bench warrant. So, nonetheless, this probably could have been quashed. It wasn't. So I'll note here to quash the bench warrant. You'll continue your payment plan, okay? You're all set. Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Elizabeth Smith. File number 22-03044.
Brian Ring on behalf of Steve Price, Center, Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee, appearing on behalf of Ashley Smith, who's standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Smith, today is the date and the time that is set for a pre-trial, actually a final pre-trial, that is. The witnesses appeared today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it looks like the offer was for you to plead guilty to an added count 2 of disorderly jostling under MCL 750.1671L. That's a misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And the people would move to dismiss count 1. There's a killer brew agreement of no upfront jail. No one goes to jail for disorderly jostling, not here, but there is one, just so you know, not up front at least. You want to accept that offer today? Yes. You raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Yes. Thank you. Have an advice of rights and plea information sheet with today's date on it. Is that your signature on there? Did you read this document? Yes. You understand each of the rights here? And do you have any questions about any of these rights? Can you speak up so she can pick it up on the record? No. Thank you. Okay, so that you understand, ma'am, in order to accept this offer, you would have to give up the right to have a trial in this matter. So you're giving up the right to a jury trial or a non-jury trial. At the time of trial, you would enjoy the right of the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You understand that? And you want to give up that right in order to accept the offer? Yes. You're also giving up the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You have the right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further a defense of this charge. You understand that? You give up the right to have the prosecution meet their burden, which means they have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that? And you don't have to make any defense. You understand that? Okay, you wish to waive that right freely and voluntarily today? Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty? Any promises being made to you in exchange for you waiving your rights and pleading guilty?
No.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
No.
You understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer or to a future employer. Guilty plea can also result in a conviction that may have impact on travel status. You may want to go to Canada with your friends. You understand that? And you still waive your rights? Yes. Are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty? Okay, I can't accept it. This matter will proceed. No, we don't do that. She already told the truth. You don't get to now whisper in her ear to get her to change her mind. She's already under oath when she said that. So we'll see.
She's still under oath. Do you want to continue or you want to reset the matter?
I asked her if she pleading guilty because she wanted to plead guilty. And she said she just wants to get it over with. So she doesn't believe she's guilty. So what I will do, we'll continue. We have a jury trial date set for this, I presume, and we can continue to that. I don't take pleas to get things over with. You shouldn't plead to something to get things over with either. You're waiving a lot of rights in order to get something over with. So if you need more time to think about it, I'm happy to do that. I can't hear you.
I want to plead.
Do you believe you are guilty? Okay. As to the amended charge of disorderly jostling, how do you plead, ma'am? Tell me what you did that made you guilty. No, you have to tell me what you did that was disorderly and jostling.
Okay. I retaliated in front of the cops. I put my hands on the person. And
You put your hands on another person in front of the cops?
yes,
Okay, did you have permission to touch that person or was it in self-defense?
it was. I did not have permission from touching the person.
Was it in self-defense? Okay, I can accept your pleas. Thank you. We'll proceed to jury trial on that. It's an absolute defense, ma'am, if it was self-defense, and your attorney should have advised you of that, okay? On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephanie Norris, file number 22-02588. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Mark Caldwell, P 71729.
How are you today? So, today's the date and the time that we reset the sentencing. I had to reset the sentencing because I had a concern about you. You know why I had a concern about you?
Because of my interruptions to the court, my behavior.
Right, and I recognize people would be nervous in court, but you were so unable to control yourself, it caused me to believe that there was a possibility that you could be under the influence because you were behind a device I couldn't tell.
Of course.
So I had to make it come first. That's what that's all about. So you've already made your allocution, your attorney has made allocution. Did you want to say anything else for the court at this time, counsel?
You've already heard my allocution before. No, Your Honor. We would just ask that you follow the recommendation.
Okay. The recommendation from the probation department also reviewed your prior criminal history, which was limited. But nonetheless, the recommendation at this time was that you scored moderate to low risk, and you needed minimal probation services. That you admitted that you felt intoxicated at the time, but you expressed remorse. You're still currently employed at Johnson Hospital
Yes, Your Honor.
in Kalamazoo?
It's Battle Creek.
Did she complete the drug and alcohol class?
She is not, Your Honor. The class that she completed was a 3-hour victim impact panel, which she completed yesterday. I have proof of it on my phone. I can show you that. I don't have it.
Oh.
Oh, you got it? May I approach, Your Honor?
Thank you. I indicated before on the record that I did not feel comfortable with the recommendation. I disagree. And that's because when I look at her prior criminal history, I look at this incident and I take into account the concerns I had for her behavior. I believe it was important that I have some oversight to ensure that there wasn't an issue that was being missed by this probation officer during the evaluation. Even the assessment from the substance abuse assessment, believe that she would benefit from some programming that was a little bit more substantive than this victim impact panel. Nonetheless, with that being stated, I am going to deviate with this, what I indicated last time from the recommendation of probation of the report. I am going to sentence her to 3 months of probation. Okay. While on probation, you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm, ammunition, or any other dangerous weapon. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol or drugs that you don't have a valid prescription for, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not to be at any bars or any nightclubs while you're on probation either. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna order any further programming at this time because you did complete the victim impact panel here, it looks like. Nah. You're gonna be required to submit to random preliminary breath tests regularly, and you are responsible for the fee associated with that testing, okay? There's a $30 per month oversight fee that you would be responsible for while on the term of probation. The $75 crime victim rights fee is going to be assessed plus a $50 state minimum cost. That will be assessed, and there's a $200 fine that will also be assessed. a total of $415, and you'll be able to make monthly payments on that, okay? And you live in Battle Creek, is that correct?
It's a travel nursing job. And
Okay.
they live in Roxbury, but I travel. So that would be-
She lives near.
Okay, sounds good. Actually, there's also a 489 cost recovery that you owe to the Lansing Police Department. So that needs to be assessed. And then the prosecutor cost recovery of $120. So the total is actually $1,024.55. You'll again be able to make monthly payments on that. If you don't get that paid within 90 days, you can still be discharged from probation. But just refer the balance to. Excuse me. Do you have any questions about that advice or rights form there?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record today, council?
No, Your Honor.
You do, you're all set. No, you feel Blackman today? Who's representing Mr. Henderson? Ms. Dolly, is Henderson yours?
Oh, Reginald Henderson, yes, is mine.
Do you need to speak to him?
Is he in town? I do. Your Honor,
Also have Amanda Dahl present. Gary Burr present.
oh,
And
I need to, I would like to speak with Mr. Henderson briefly, though that will just be an adjournment. We're still trying to get him, screened for mental health court. He's done the CMH assessment. We're just waiting on that report.
Okay, well, we can do the adjournment and then we can speak to him.
Yes.
And then who's handling Amanda Dahl?
That's John.
Okay.
Yes, I have Ms. Care and I have her, I don't have the discovery by the dog.
No, we don't know where Adrika Blackman is today.
Ms. Blackman, we have that case dismissed. It was a deferred sentencing on a dog issue and there was no, just to see if there had been any other issues and there hadn't been.
That's correct, Your Honor.
People move to dismiss.
People will move this, Mr. Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Reginald Henderson. File number is 22-02998. Council appearance.
Brian Ringo, on behalf of the Appeal Practicing under Michigan Core Rule 8.120.
An Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Reginald Henderson, who is appearing separately from the Ingham County Jail.
Date and the time set for a pre-trial. Looks like we previously had adjourned this to allow him to be screened for mental health court at 55th, and he needs further adjournment on that?
Your Honor, yes. At this time, he has been found legally eligible. Right now, CMH is completing the assessment to see if he is clinically eligible, and then he will be tabled with the mental health court after that. So I believe that if a 30-day adjournment, and if it happens sooner, we'll just start the transfer.
Sorry, all I can hear is what's going on over there. March 6th at 10:30. Mr. Henderson, do you have any questions?
So I have, y'all got me from Mexico. When will be when I get approved?
Your attorney's gonna be able to answer that. She's gonna get in a breakout room with you in just a moment, okay, sir?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions for the court, though?
When is my next court date?
You said what? March 6th.
My next court date is March 6th.
On this file, correct.
Oh, so it'll be March 6th. So, what charge date is for March 6th?
Mr. Henderson, I'll just get in a breakout with you right now. Just hold on a second, okay?
Okay, 1 second, and she's gonna answer some questions for you. Okay, you wanted to handle?
Yes, Ms. Kerr is going to be dismissals. She provided the licenses.
The prosecution actually has to tell me that.
Oh, that's correct, Your Honor. This time, people dismiss it.
Thank you. Defense can't dismiss their own cases. Okay.
Only, yeah.
All right. Ms. Curry, you're all set. Your cases were dismissed. You're muted, and I didn't hear you. Okay, she said that. You're still muted.
Me?
Yes. No, not you, Ms.
Hi.
Kerr.
Oh,
Ms. Kerr, do you know there you go.
There we go. I apologize. I am technically challenged.
No problem.
Thank you very much, everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Marie Simpson, file number 22-00551. Ms. Simpson,
yes, ma'am.
bet you know why we're here today.
I do. And I got something to tell you.
I'm here to hear it.
I paid the $50 on the 54A District Court app, and I do have my tracking number.
When did you do this?
Last night. And I have the tracking number for you.
Okay, isn't her balance $80 though? Your balance
It
is
was 50.
$80.
No, it was 50. 50.
What's left? Did they get her payment from $50?
Yeah, and they gave me a tracking number on the 54A District Court website.
Oh, so her balance was 47. Yeah, I don't know, because it's not in there.
And I paid that.
She paid last night. Included, yeah, probably not. Last night,
Your court, do 5 points?
probably online.
5 points. Yeah.
It might get rang in today, it might get rang in tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so then whatever's in jail.
But I do have the control number.
No, ma'am, we don't discount that you paid. If you told me you paid, I believe it. I just wanted to make sure whatever was in our system reflects what you owe now. And it sounds like if that once that $50 hits, you should be all set.
Addie, does it say that she was?
Yeah, 'cause they charge me for using the card online.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, Ms. Simpson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna email you.
That's where they sent my confirmation to my email.
She almost made something else too. That's not a joke, probably.
Who got that case? Not me. That's Frank. No, well, then I don't know about it. I ain't Frank. I don't take his cases. What did she say? A big old.
I just gave it far away, so she can case it.
Oh, I'm assuming she's, okay, Ms. Simpson, it sounds like you're all set. It sounds like they're gonna process your payment and that'll clear your balance, okay?
Okay, because I do have the control number that they sent to my email. I want no more
Okay,
show calls.
let me take it just in case.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, because I know we've been,
Are you ready?
we've been seeing each other now for a year. So I know
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I should
hard.
have been done. I should have been done.
We're all set? Sounds good. It looks like they got your payment. You don't even need to give me the confirmation number, okay? Happy New Year.
Good. Happy
Have a
New
good
Year.
one.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Who do we wait for?
Amanda Dahl right now, and I believe Mr. Lee speaking with her.
Did I see Davion Davis? That's what I thought. I was wondering if I saw him. Maybe I missed him. I don't know, somebody have to give me some tea. Because let's see here. Davion Davis. Not up here.
So right now, it's fine. Let's get the.
That one. Let's see, maybe this is Davion. Are you all set with Mr. Henderson?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. He left the.
Oh, okay. I just need to bring that.
Yeah.
I think maybe your client logged off, was trying to log back in, I'm not sure. Yeah, she's not. There she goes. Okay. So who's on the view? We're on the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Amanda Jo Dahl, file numbers 22-03100. -03101 and -03102 and -03103. Council appearances.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Amanda Dahl.
Today's the date and the time set for pre-trials on each of these matters. I have a dog malicious destruction of property, a dog bite, a dog at large, a dog license vaccination. And Are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, we have negotiated a plea with the prosecutor whereby this dog will be pleading guilty to the malicious destruction of property. The prosecutor will drop the dog bite and the dog at large charge. And we are asking for an adjournment on the licensing as she is working to get the licensing completed. The prosecutor has just informed me that he's willing to drop the licensing charges.
Oh, sounds good. You have a plea sheet?
I
sir?
do, Your Honor. Show you real quick.
It ain't like the remote, yeah. Okay, I have here a plea sheet. Ms. Dahl, you heard the offer that was stated on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you want to accept that offer today?
Yes,
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
yes,
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Okay. Again, the offer from the people is for you to plead guilty to dog malicious destruction of property and file number 22-03100 and to pay restitution.
The amount of restitution has yet to be determined, Your Honor. We were discussing having the restitution hearing on that.
Okay. So you understand that the amount of restitution on this matter that you're wishing to plead guilty to is yet to be determined, ma'am?
yes, correct.
Okay. And in exchange for your guilty plea, the people are moving to dismiss the remaining 3 files. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a Killebrew agreement of no upfront jail. You just throwing those around. Because we never put people in jail for dog malicious destruction of property. But nonetheless, in case there was a reason why you believed you would go to jail for that. The prosecution wants to assure you that they're requesting that the court not sentence you to upfront jail. And you want to accept that offer?
Yes,
Okay. That's your hand, I can't even- You raise your right hand. I don't remember swearing you in. Let's do it again. For good, I did swear in. That's why she's there. You didn't remember either though, so it wasn't just me. Okay, you are sworn in, ma'am. So you're under oath. I'm gonna go over your rights. You have the right in this matter to proceed to a trial. You can have a jury trial or a non-jury trial. You want to waive that right today?
yes,
You have the right to the presumption of innocence, ma'am. So that means that you're innocent until the prosecution can prove you guilty. You want to waive the right to be innocent and the right to make them prove you guilty?
yes,
Okay. You also gonna waive the right to cross-examine any of the witnesses if they wish to call, or call your own witnesses or present evidence at trial that you believe would further a defense to this charge. You understand that?
yes,
Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
no,
Are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
yes,
As to the charge of dog malicious destruction of property, how do you plead?
guilty.
Can I have a factual basis, please, counsel?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
Ms. Dahl, on November 2nd, 2022, were you and your dog located at 528 North Walnut in the city of Lansing, county of Hingham, state of Michigan?
Yes,
And your dog is a Newfie or a Newfoundland Husky, yes?
yes,
And that dog did break free from its chain on that day, correct?
yes,
And while it was free, it bit a pit bull that was walking by your house. This dog, also known as Astro, is that correct?
yes,
And as a result of that bite, to Astro. Astro did suffer damage and had to have medical attention, correct?
Correct.
No further questions. Your Honor.
Questions from the prosecution?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter will be set for restitution hearing and sentencing.
Well, for the amount.
How much time do you need to get restitution?
Give me 2 weeks, Your Honor. If you would, please, sorry.
Due February.
Sentencing will be February 6th at 8:30 in the morning. That could be via Zoom if all parties consent.
Legal consent, Your Honor.
The defense consents.
Okay. Man, we'll see you at 8:30 a.m. on February 6th for your sentencing and restitution hearing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We're all set. Whatever that is in the breakout room or waiting room. I'll imagine being in court and not having to hear the courtroom also. It's gonna be weird.
I think it might be too
It's gonna be
quiet.
eerily quiet, right?
It might be too quiet for you, Judge. You might miss it. Especially on Wednesdays.
Oh, gosh. No, these things. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Jeff Cornwell.
Your attorney needs to speak to you.
Okay,
Give us just a moment.
thank you.
Um, let's see.
Hello?
Right. Right.
Morning, who's on the B131 DL?
Jeff Cornwell,
They're in a black jacket. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's your name?
Davion Davis.
I do want to talk.
Who's on the Moto G Pure?
Leah Payne.
Okay. If she does, I'm trying to get an adjourned, but she can still try to your right. All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you related to Stanley Davis?
Sorry?
Oh, I'm sorry. My phone was on mute. I apologize, Your Honor.
We ready on.
Proceed on Talia Payne.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Talia Payne, file number 15-00894, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of Field Practice in Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
Assistant Defender John Lee on behalf of Talia Payne.
Okay, today's the date and time set for a pretrial on a driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding on this?
Ms. Payne has provided proof of her driver's permit, and the prosecution has agreed to dismiss the case.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, your case is dismissed. Ms. Payne, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Wait, why are you giving me this back? Who was here?
Is it okay for me to go, Your Honor?
Oh, yes, you're free to go. Thank you.
Thank you as well.
On the Motorola Moto G. Representing Ms. Hicks.
I do, Your Honor.
Continue.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Hicks has recently was laid off and went back to work, but she's having to catch up. We've had this adjourned so that she can pay off these Lansing matters. She still needs more time for that, but understanding that she's had enough adjournment so far, Your Honor, if the court is unwilling to adjourn a pretrial conference, I do have an option. She's willing to plead to allowing suspend person operate.
I'm happy to give her another adjournment.
That would be our preferred option, Your Honor, because like I said, she's just trying to catch up and she should be paid back, hoping to pay it off by February.
She's never missed any court since October, so we've had cases
go on,
pending for longer, like the last one we just did. So, Mrs. Hicks will reset your matter.
March 6th at 10:30.
March 6th at 10:30. You're all set. Who is representing Mr. Cornwell?
I do, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey David Cornwell, file number 22-03304, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of Field Practicing in Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Jeffrey Cornwell, who's appearing separately by video.
Okay, you can hear us, Mr. Cornwell? You're muted, so we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now, Your Honor?
I can, thank you. Today's the date and the time that is set for a pretrial on a domestic violence. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, there is no offer. We be requesting a final pretrial and jury trial.
Final pretrial February 6th. Jury trial March 6th. Okay, final pretrial will be February 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning, and jury trial will be March 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning, both in person at the court. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Cornwell?
No, I do not.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing on behalf of the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
And nothing for the defense. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cornwell. We'll see you at your final pretrial.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Who's Tyler? Is it Tyler Wayne?
Yes, hello.
Hello. Okay, Mr. Matson's in custody.
Yes, Your Honor. He was in my breakout room. I left this. Mr. Jackson?
Yeah. It's a criminal responsibility on all of these.
Yes, we need to do a not guilty by reason of insanity plea, which is paperwork intensive. Right. So we were gonna request for 2 weeks so that we can hopefully get that done. On all his cases.
Should be 4 total. He's got a felony.
We'll get 1 felony that's on a premium schedule. Only 3 cases.
Oh, that's because it's only, that is only 3 on here. And then you said it should be 4 files though.
Yeah, 1 is a felony file. Yeah, but there should be 3 in front of you today.
Okay. And we need all 4 of them set?
That's correct. Your Honor.
Well, Your Honor, it will be for the felony 2. That is set for a preliminary exam in at the end of February right now. So yes, if you want to schedule it for the same day.
Felony is set for February 16th. February 16th is fine. February 16th at 9:30. Mr. Matson, we're gonna set all your matters for a plea date of February 16th at 9:30, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, you're all set.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay. Stephanie Lewis.
I need a breakout from that.
Okay, who's representing Mr.
Devion Davis is mine. Yes, Your Honor. And I'm ready to proceed.
We're on the record in the matters of the people of the state of Michigan versus Davion Devon Davis, file numbers 22-03513 and 22-03207. Council appearance.
Ryan Ring on behalf of people practicing under Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Davion Davis, who's appearing separately by video.
Morning, Mr. Davis.
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Did we sleep in a little bit today?
Yes, I kind of woke up late. My phone was dead. I had to go buy a new charger too.
Okay, well, I'm glad you made it before we entered that bench warrant. So nonetheless, today was the date that was set for your pretrial. We have 1 malicious destruction of a building and a 1 file with 2 counts of assault and battery. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, for all of the counts or the both files, we'd be requesting a final pretrial and true trial be set.
February 6th. Okay, final pretrial will be February 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. And then jury trial will be March 6th at 8 o'clock in the morning, in person at the court. Make sure your phones are charged and batteries are restored so that you don't miss that date, okay, sir?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing about the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
None for defense. Thank you.
You're all set, Mr. Davis. say you need to speak to Lewis?
Yes. There's supposed to be a Henderson glass in this.
Mr. Davis, you're free to go.
which one is right? Do we follow the science? Is the new science the right science? Don't eat butter, eat butter, don't eat butter, eat butter. This is insanity. This is insanity. It's like the question about the student loan program. Do we listen to the current Department of Education who says absolutely we can relieve all student debt, no, don't worry about it? Or do we listen to the one from the, I don't know if you remember this period in our history, but the Biden administration, from like the early Biden administration, when they were saying, you can't do this, this is obviously not something we have the power to do. Which one do you listen to? I mean, the progressives always say you should listen to the one that's larger, the one with more power, just listen to that one all the time. We'll listen to what we want at that moment. But like, I don't know, I mean,
showed on.
Mr. Samaras, can you hear me?
Morning.
How were you ready? Were you ready to proceed with Mr. Wayne? And if so, how are we proceeding today?
Well, I was just made an offer. I just got the email and I was just forwarding it to my client. I'm sure it'll be accepted. I don't know but I literally need probably just a minute with my client because I did speak to him yesterday and we anticipated this possibility.
Put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Miss Lewis? All right, we got final pretrial set for March 6th at 8 AM in person, and then jury trial March 13th at 8 AM in person. This will go out in the mail for you, okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem. You're good to go.
Thanks.
Mr. Samaras,
Yes.
are you all set?
We are.
How are we gonna proceed today?
Well, if possible, we could enter a plea of guilty to impaired driving. That's what's been offered by the Ingham County Prosecutor's Office. If the court wishes to do that, if not, we can set it for another day, whatever you wish.
We're about to start a jury trial, so I'm sure we could probably just set it for a plea, but give me just a minute.
Okay.
Mr. Samaras, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We're gonna set this for a plea on January 30th at 1:30 in the afternoon. That's via Zoom, the same way you did today.
Very well. Did you hear that, Mr. Wayne?
Yes, I did.
Okay. January 30th at 1:30. You know, I do have a formal hearing in person. Well, would it be possible to do it in the morning that day? I have a 9 o'clock before Judge Ward by Zoom, and then I do have a formal hearing, which I believe is also by Zoom. If not, I have to be in St. John's at 2 p.m. I don't know if there's any way to do it, say at 11 a.m. that day.
We can do 11.
Thank you so much. 11 a.m. Monday, January 30th. Thank you very much.